Yeah, we are live on Facebook and Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. So you can contribute, not just contribute, also watch and listen online. My name is Athene Andrew. We'll go straight to the phone lines now and we get your thoughts on some of the headlines so far shared. First, we have Ida from Nkoro on the line. Don't forget you have 30 seconds to speak with us. Make your opinion heard, so please go straight to the point and also endeavor to be civil while making those contributions. Thank you very much for your cooperation. We now go over to Nkoro. Ida, good morning to you.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
I want to talk about my statement to the former governor of Rivers State.
Okay.
The former governor of Rivers State did not do anything for Rivers people. Remember when President Muhammad Buhari want to contest 2015, he was asking people who is their brother within President Buhari and Goodluck would not bring any project in Rivers State. Now, Amechi went for ministerial appointment. He did not bring any project in Rivers State. One project did not bring. And that Eleme Junction flyover is built by Omeya, not Amechi. Now, if Amechi want to build a health center, the one at the road, he will furnish it very well. But those ones in the village, they don't furnish it. There is no anything inside. So Amechi did not do anything for Rivers people. I want to thank my governor who is doing all the projects in Rivers State. Go to Sapamabu Road, Opupo Nkoro, Anthony, everywhere you see governor's projects. Thank you very much. God bless you. I remember Remita from Nkoro.
Thank you very much. You know, it's really ironic how you would also have people who would say that this administration is not doing anything. While the former minister was governor, I'm sure there's no how you were going to tell me that in all of the years he was there, he did nothing. If you lived in the state, you would know he did certain things in the state. He might not have done everything according to perhaps how you want it, but there's no way you would say he did nothing. Similar thing would also apply to the current administration. You might not like what the current administration is doing, but you cannot say that they have not done anything. So it's maybe it's more of what political party I belong to, and that's how I speak. But regardless, if you look what's on ground and you try to be very honest and plain, you would also see and say that both people did what they could do at the time that they were there. Okay, this one is still here, and he's doing what he can do, and he would leave and somebody else would do another. Isaiah from Buguma, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning. Happy New Week.
Happy New Week to you, my friend.
I'm looking at the rancor between the former governor and the present one. I want to say that, to me, Rivers people, as I speak to you, so many people are in trauma. So many are devastated, frustrated as a result of the rancor between these two equally elites. I want to say that it is high time that we take our destiny from 2023, take our destiny to our hands, like what our principal, the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, has said, that it is high time we do a different thing from what we have been doing. I think it is high time Rivers people try a different thing altogether and see a different result, because we have been having the same thing, doing the same thing over and over and again, having the same result. And it is time to do something different come 2023. There are a lot of Rivers sons and daughters who are capable to make a difference out of us here in the state. I think if the time has come, 2023, we should...
All right, Isaiah.
Leaders.
Thank you very much. 30 seconds up, Isaiah. Thank you. We now go over to Rimo Masi. Temple is on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi. And right doing this morning.
Fantastic.
Yes, so wishing you a great day and a week ahead.
I wish you the same, my friend.
This morning, I really want to comment where the Darlington Muju was talking about the developmental project initiated by the former governor, Rotimi Chibike Amechi. I think I would say that when Darlington would want to make comparison, he should put his facts straight. As far as I'm concerned, Amechi received good and comfortable allocation while he stayed as a governor. See, Darlington Muju must learn how to, appreciate this government in the limited resources. He talk about the fall and the rising of, oil price. See, Governor Wike has, deemed it necessary to judiciously with immediate alacrity use the River State resources for Rivers people. I think that is the Tinubu should commend it. As for my own local government chairman, commenting on the sensitization being carried out yesterday here in Eche local government, the chief of staff of Eche local government, Chief Promise Nwankwo, the Eche one has said it all. The developmental side of Governor Wike and the one initiated here by Chief Honorable Dr. Obinna Anyanwu. Please, people don't need to come. They don't need to do any campaign.
Okay.
The project initiated by the chairman of the local government.
All right, Temple. 30 seconds up. Thank you. Thank you very much, Temple. 30 seconds up. We'll move on out to another caller. Adeneye from Abua. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Yes, it is very interesting, to hear in your news that we are placing Amechi and Wike on a balance. And I think any sentient being should have known there is no way you can compare these two persons. They have two different philosophies. While Amechi looked at the people, Wike is looking at himself, himself alone. Because I know the flyover he's building is not even having a ripple effect, economic effect on the people. But I realized that at the time when Mechi was in government, we know that we enjoyed free medical for infants and elderly ones. Some students were taken abroad for scholarships. And of course, 13,000 teachers. Can you see that after training a child in this hard time, the child comes home and stays there, and then you are building a flyover? Of what effect does that one have? And so I want to say that anybody who must be objective should not think that Amechi has done so well. To add, salt to an injury, we are presenting somebody that will consolidate on the works of Wike. That means people are going to hell. I want to say that even this time, we want to look well before we vote.
All right, Adeneye, thank you very much. Uche Ken from Echie, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Morning to you.
Happy New Week.
All right, wish you the same.
Yes. Let me look at Governor Wike and the APC Threadways over project. According to the news this morning, Amechi, while in Port Harcourt addressing APC members, left words to say, but jumped into building flyover without a noise. Must he always look for trouble whenever he enters the state? I thought we are for issue-based campaign. I thought he would have addressed his people on how to struggle and enter into the ballot box without even calling Wike's name. He has done his own during his time. Governor Wike has done amazingly well, just like Temple says. Amidst of financial crisis, falling down of the oil price and all that, he is still doing a lot of things. Commissioning of projects and flagging of projects. See this moment, I believe Wike has done well. These APC people, Mona try pack well. Then finally, unit-to-unit sensitization grand finale at Tolako in Eche. Yesterday, my brother, it was out of the world. Men from the four corners of the world was in attendance. But I want to dwell on the statement credited to the Chief of Staff Eche local government, Promise Nwankwo. Talking too much is not in our blood. Honestly, if you were there yesterday, you will know that Ethiopia is a movement.
Okay, Uche Ken, 30 seconds up to another caller now. Thank you very much. Alfred from Emoha, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Andrew, let me look at the APC PDP trade words on project. Andrew, I want to tell you this morning that if you are in River State during the administration of Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, you would know that there is no need of trading words between what Governor Wike is doing today, because Governor Wike's project is not at every doorstep here in River State. Recall that Amechi constructed 319 with primary schools in all the 319 wards in River State. Now, recall that during the administration of Amechi, I was a beneficiary. Andrew, before 2 o'clock, you see students rushing out to be along the road just to ensure that they enter the free school bus. And where is the free school bus today? And you compare the administration of today until today. Now, and we recall that during the administration of Rotimi Amechi, there were scholarship and skill acquisition projects, even the one funded by ESI, an NGO funded by the wife of the right governor of Rivers State, right of Chibike Rotimi Amechi, that impacted in the life of Rivers people. Where are all these programs today as to compare the project done by Wike? So Governor Wike should stop trading with, because there is nothing to trade with about. If it is about the 12 flyover that he says is considered, Amechi also considered 5 flyovers. Now, even then in Rivers State, there were health centers in every community in Rivers State today. Those things are dead and buried. So, of where and what will you compare the administration of right of Chibike Rotimi Amechi to this poverty administration that we're experiencing in Rivers State? Please, there's no need of comparison. Alfred from Emo.
All right. Good news from our good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man. How are you this morning?
Fantastic. Good morning. Go on.
I think the issue about Amechi and Wike issue, as Danton have said this morning, is something that you cannot write it out from the hearts of Rivers people who knew what happened when Amechi was the governor of Rivers State, how Rivers State was. The road leading to do the other judge road where Governor Wike built his house. This was consulted and dualized by Rotimi Amechi. Amechi used 1.9 billion to do the Obukwere and achieve flyover as a 10. Now, Governor Wike said he used 10 billion naira to do the same project, which is not even up to what Amechi has done. That is over 1,000% increment. And check out 50 billion naira from Paris Club reform, 7.9 billion naira were sent back to Rivers State. All those was high, bigger than the 120 billion naira, which is a large project I used to do flyover, which is this legacy project. Where is the federal administration? Where is the international revenue? Where is the 13% graduation? He said that we are taking 1999 till date, and we are still achieving. Look at the schools, the government schools I'm more upon. Look at them, the health centers, even from Abu Asia. Look at the Nkoro, the water primary school in Nkoro was still Amechi, and that as I talk to him, there are definitely less than 40 teachers in that school. Who must appreciate you cannot even arguing it.
All right, good news. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go over now to Nkoro again. Fred Michael this time is on the line. Good morning, Fred.
Thank you very much, Ifeanyi Andrew.
You're welcome.
May the presence of God be with you this morning.
Amen. Amen to that. Go on.
I want to talk about the development by Wike saying that Amechi did not do anything in Rivers State. You know, this is the man that has been a governor in Rivers State.
Hello, Fred.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Go on.
Amechi was preaching the gospel to Rivers people to support the president. The Rivers people refused to support. People in South refuse to support the president. Now they are looking for development in the Niger Delta. They refuse to support the president. And Amechi has done very, very well. When Amechi left office, people are crying that he should come back to second tenure. In the Nkoro, the road was built by Amechi, the bridge was built by Amechi, and we are driving down to Popo Town by Amechi administration. Not this present government that did that road. It was Amechi that did that Nkoro road. The man has done very well in health center, in school, uniform everywhere for the students. And his primary school, the public school is looking very, very good. He attracts people to go. But now, look at the public school. Everything is dying. Health center everywhere is dying. There's nothing.
All right, Fred. Unfortunately, you made your point before you got interrupted by the network. We'll take a few messages on WhatsApp now before we come back to the phone lines. Oh, okay. Let me take this one call first before we go over to our WhatsApp portal. Israel from Emoha, good morning.
Good morning, Ifeanyi Andrew.
You're welcome.
Andrew, I don't need to struggle over project of Amechi and the Wike. Amechi done perfectly well. Wike is doing well as well. But Andrew, my problem is who will lead from 2023. Either that we consolidate or will be worse than what these two persons have done. For me, I don't need to struggle again in politics. So they are done well. Both of them, they are doing well. The governor, the present governor is doing well. Former governor has done well. Who is to lead? That we either continue. So that is my problem. But Andrew, having said that, what is going on in Osun State now is what is to tell us that there is time for everything. Hello?
Go on.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
There is time for everything. Time to assume leadership and time to leave leadership. Now, it is up to teach us that when you are in the leadership, please make sure that you give the people what they want. Now, a new governor has come in Osun State. That is politics for you. Thank you very much, Andrew.
Thank you very much, Israel, as well. Like how he puts it, sometimes you would want to think that we might be even the cause of the problem. We might, one way or the other, be failing our politicians to make it about themselves as against about the people. Like I said, no one administration can do everything. You might have your favorites, which is very understandable, but it doesn't mean that you make one look bad and one look good. And I've sat here hearing most of us say, this one is better, this one is worse, that person did not do anything, this person did not do. Would it be right to say that nobody did anything in 8 years? Even if you do not, even for the worst or most criticized government, you cannot say they did not do anything. I think you could rather say you did not like how much they did, or you did not like the area that they looked at. Because maybe your one area you like was not looked into, or another area was not looked into, doesn't mean that you'd say nobody did anything. So to say that the past administration of the former transport minister didn't do anything would be completely out of place. And to even say that this administration is not doing anything would be out of place as well. If we say government or governance is in continuum, why then are we focused on heaping praises on one person? Isn't that why you think politicians want to ensure that it is in their name or their time that something is done? Because now they want to see that glory come to themselves. Well, think about it. We should be focusing, like our last caller said, on who should be leading us next. But here we are, back again, battling on who has gone out and who is about going out. On WhatsApp, this one says, them say Amechi did nothing. Federal government of Buhari funded over 80 billion. Jonathan refused to refund when Wike was minister. Free healthcare and free education. My twins through CS and BMH in 2012 free. I saw dualized roads from 2007 to May. Rumola to Choba. Okay. Health centers, best primary and secondary school with computers via from Stan. That's on WhatsApp. Lorenzo Delight on WhatsApp says there's no amount of criticism from Governor Wike that will make Rivers people to hate Amechi. We enjoyed business enabling environment. Obinanya will start commissioning by December. I hope it won't be uncompleted once because Akboku Health Center isn't complete. The reply of Accord Party to Governor Wike's plans of closing their office is in order. This person says, how can you compare flyover to free education? How can you compare employment to tax force? In fact, let me reserve my comments because the difference is clear. Kaji from Rumola. This message says, oh my God, is politics this dirty, or should I conclude it's Belen structurally structured? Strong critics of Wike but hardened supporters of Amechi before now have turned against and left the APC, referring to Magnus Abe as its principal. Where's the integrity, Prince Ben? Like I said, we might say our politicians are a problem, the kind of leaders we have, but when you critically look at it, we the people, we are also problems, huge problems that need to be addressed, and it only starts with us. That's what only you can do for yourself, and nobody else can do for you. Good morning. Gus Time says former Governor Chibike Amechi did something for Rivers, but can never be compared with what Governor Wike is doing in Rivers State. Governor Wike is doing far better than what Amechi did. Back to where we were again. Unfortunately, you cannot take out the comparisons. It would always come. But both people, if you ask, many would say, at least from the messages, that they both are doing something. So you cannot say that they did not do anything. I wonder when people say this administration went through economic crisis. Andrew, can you recount how much the federal government returned to this administration? Think about it. The federal government in itself also says it is going through economic crisis. Yet, you know how many loots and Paris, how many loots have been returned, how many monies that we stolen that were found. But it still says it's going through economic crisis. So, my brother, if you ask me, I don't know who I'm going to ask. All the governments are going through economic crisis. End of story. What I like about what's happening in Rivers State is that the next governor must work. Amechi and Wike has done well. Caleb from Atali. Simple. The emphasis should be on the next government. Who is coming next? Right? You is coming next, and what are you going to do? Let's see what we have on Facebook. Load of messages. Supporters to politicians, please shun violence. It's not a must that everybody will support the candidate you are supporting. Nika Bari, Piagbara. Also, Francis says, okay, is watching from Enugu State. Political leaders should shun campaign of calumny, bitterness, and rancor in order to sustain peace. Okay, let's see if I can get one message from Twitter at least, or two, before we go. Unfortunately, we're having slight delays with the network at the moment. Anyways, but that's it. Thank you very much for being a part of the conversation this morning. The morning crossfire comes up at 8, and of course, you know what the conversation would be. I'll be having guests from both major political parties in the state, and let's sort this out once and for all. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Business News comes up at 7. Afterwards, sports. Stay tuned.
Nigeria Info.